Hey, g'day traders, Sam here from Trade to Prosper, giving you another update, and I'm going to look at this from a different perspective. I'm going to look at time frames. So what I've noticed is I'm looking at Ethereum, and what I did was with Ethereum, give or take, from the bottom to the 2018 top, it took this long, that time frame, sideways anyway. So what I did was apply that from the top to the bottom, and if we were thinking that COVID is the bottom for the bull run, it's pretty much close to about the same time frame to go to the top, give or take. You can argue that this could be like if you use it exactly, you can't argue much about a month, or actually is it a month? Yeah, March, April, give or take a month. You can also say that is even then start the bull run. So what I did was, okay, let me apply this to the previous bottom. So if I was to take that COVID as the exact bottom and apply it to from the top of the vertical line, we have the next run around July 2023. In that time, anything can happen, obviously. I have a concept that if you want to know more, we look at the 1, 2, 3 move, then the ABC. So if we were to say, I'll give to you right here, if that was 1, that was our 2, and that was our 3, and we have our ABC correction. If I get it, we have our A, B, C correction. And we can apply the same principles as that. So we have our 1. We are looking for our 2. I think 2 will be somewhere around here. You just give or take. Our 2's bottom's going to be somewhere around there. Could be 650, or it could be the 618, which is about 1200. I think it'll be more likely short term there. And then we will have our 3 somewhere. Not a big move. We'll get a rejection. That's going to be strong resistance, that neckline. And it's likely, so if we were to get, say, if it was down here, we just do our 618. Oh, sorry, yeah, 618. And our 3 will be whatever it is, or 0.5, somewhere around there. So it really depends where the bottom is, and we'll find out later when the time comes. But whole point is, then we have our ABC. So if it was there, we have our A, B, C type of thing. Another correction. So we're not quite finished with this cycle. We've got to have that bottom type of scenario, and then a rally, and then another correction. Bitcoin's very similar. So let me just save that. And if we look at Bitcoin, I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to do it here, and we'll find out. Does it apply the same rules? So I did it with, okay, that's the index. Let's do that. All right, so let's put our vertical lines, pivot points. It's our all-time high. We can say that is our low, pretty much. If you haven't seen this before, where are we? Give me a sec. Why'd that move? Wrong one. Wrong bottom. Okay. And got some levels there I want to look into. Where are we? All right, cool. All right, so what we have, if that was our bull run, interesting. That was took about the same time to get that top. Okay, so Bitcoin is a bit different, so we've got to apply it. If we look at this run from there to there, it is no way the same from there to there. Actually, it is. There you go. So it's counting this one. So that one works. Okay. So if we get that, the time from that bottom to that top matches that bottom to that top. Okay. So if we were to measure the time from this top, okay, that top to that bottom, and let's just do a different color. Would that mean, you would think that's okay. And we should get a bounce based on that logic. So where did you do that in a green? Interesting, isn't it? One will think that you should get a reversal of some sort and a bit of a rally. History doesn't always repeat. From there to there, if we were to apply that rule, and that's pretty much the bull run. So, hold on, what are we doing here? Getting confused. There to there. It took from there to there. We'll just do that. Pretty much that time frame. And that gives us July 2023 to get to the bottom of whatever it's going to take place. I'll get rid of this because it's going to be a bit confusing. So this so far lines up with a bottom, and I suppose the RSIs will probably be the same as well. I haven't done this, so I'm just doing it right now, guys. Just looking for confluence. So this was the bottom at that time, and we are pretty much far out, not far off. And that's pretty much a bullish divergence in the making. I'm also getting smashed at the time. Okay. Is it going to be different this time around? I don't know. I should just move that. Hold on, let's get rid of that. I don't want to confuse people seeing this. This is just time frame from pivot point to pivot point. It took that long to get to that. So actually, I'll just do this in a different color so everyone doesn't get confused. From that red to that red, which is the bear market, or before we went really bullish, we're looking at the same time frame from that to that, because it seems the amount of time it takes to go to the top matches from the previous. and all the amount of time it takes to go to the bottom. So if this is the, to get the top, give or take, it's about the same time to get down. Yeah. So from that bottom to get to that top is pretty much that, and from that top to that bottom, we apply from that reference point. Otherwise, we have to do that. So we can agree that and that's January 2024. So it's not that long. It's long still. We're in July, so you're in a year, another year, or a year and a half to find the bottom or to get to the next bull run. So what's that going to be like? No idea. Hopefully it's not that bad, but people have been thinking that this is the point of going the bull run, and using this logic. So my logic is this: we have A, B, and C, and we're going to do the same. We're going to have A. Whoops. We're having our A, looking for the B. If that's the B, fine. If that's a C, that's that B. Then we're looking for the C. Maybe the C is down here, right? And I've gone through many videos as to why. But in time frames, I want interested in time frames that we'll get a bit of rally somewhere here. Wherever it is, we're going to get a rally. I think 22, 23K will be ideal if it drops. And then we'll get that rally. And anyway, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you want to be interested in when to go bullish, simple rule: if that's a 3-day chart, if we break that, it's likely to rally up. At the moment, we have something that looks like, yep, that looks like the bottom, doesn't it? We could come back down again. So second touch, we could probably come back down. Yep. If I can draw, come back down, and then, so that's possible. And that might get us to 22K. So yeah, I've gone through this extensively. Look at my other videos explaining what's going on here. But if you really want to know, we have this possibility, just a quick one. We do our swing high, swing low, swing high, and what will we get? We'll have those levels. So we've got that level 1 as resistance. The next level is about 20K. We have another way of doing it. We can do this way as well. From that swing high to that swing low to that swing high. Let's put that fib in there. Again, this areas of confluence, it's this box. It could be anywhere in that box, as far as I'm concerned. Yep. If we break this this level here, we'll like to do. We'll do a swing low, swing high, and we have these targets. So 37, actually, that's a fib on. I don't want the fib on. So let's just get in close. Yeah, so we got that next fib level here. Oh, actually, that if it comes down there, I believe it's going to come down to this level here, 21, this box. So, and then we have that rally. So if it was anywhere here, we just apply a Fibonacci I do see this level to be strong resistance, 40k. We've got a few levels here that I talked about, and I explained why this is not a reversal. Yep, it's not a reversal, and this is not the bottom. This is actually the bottom of this structure. This is overextended, and the simplest way I can explain that right now, if you can't be bothered going to my chart, is this diagram here. If you look at this diagram, okay, we're right, here we go. It's that. So our bottom line is that right there. This is, so that's that point, and this is this point here, the yellow. And you can see we don't have that. We're actually below, but either way, we are going down. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully that's a bit of entertainment and some things for thought. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.